Hey, we're back again with another case study. Joshua here with Ignite PPC Investor Marketing. In this video, we're going to break down yet another client that we work with who's been getting some phenomenal results with us, who's been working with us for about a year now, actually, just under a year. We started working with them, I want to say it was July of 2024, and we're recording this video May 2025. So they've been with us almost a year now. I'll break down the metrics in the description if you want to see the exact metrics as far as like when it started, when it ended, so you can reference it there. But we have the ad account up here, and I just want to kind of share the team strategy first, right? So I want to talk about what they're doing in their business, what exit strategies they're using, how their business model is, and then we can jump into the campaign here in a second. So this specific team. They're based in Florida, and they are doing a combination of local, virtual, wholesaling, novations, and wholesales, right? So let me just kind of break this down to you. What does that mean? They do a lot of business in, they do a little bit of business in Florida, right? But then they do a lot of business in the Southeast in general. So think, Georgia, North Carolina, Indiana. I know that's not the Southeast, but they do a lot in Indiana. They've had a couple of deals in Connecticut, but primarily they're not doing too many states. They're regional focused, so they're not statewide. They're going after the kind of better parts of the states that they are going after. The states off the top of my head, if I'm remembering here, they're going after parts of Florida, right? Georgia, North Carolina, Ohio, Indiana, Connecticut, Delaware, and Virginia. I think that's going to be it off the top of my head. But this team on the exit strategy side, they are, wholesaling. They're doing novations, and when it permits, they're wholesaling these deals, right? So there's a few exit strategies that they have at their disposable. They may use one more than the other, but those are the three that they're relying on. This team, their average numbers I have all here in front of us. So let's kind of break them down, take a look at like what numbers they're actually seeing in their business, what they look like. The beautiful thing with this client is that they do report all of their data back to us very, very accurately because it's directly integrated with their CRM, right? So since we started working with them, here's pretty much the numbers, right? We spent $143,000 in ad spend. And out of the 400, out of the $143,000 in ad spend, we've generated them 919 leads. Okay, 919 leads, 317 qualified leads. Now, what is a qualified lead? A qualified lead basically fits four pieces of criteria for us. Criteria number one, it's somebody who picks up the phone. Number two is it is the homeowner. Number three, it's not listed. And number four, it's within your buy box, meaning that if you made an offer to the seller, that you'd be able to dispo the house, right? So it's hitting all those marks. It's a qualified opportunity and lead. So 919 gross leads, 317 qualified leads, and 51 contracts. So if we did some quick math here, let me take a look. They are, so 919 divided by 51. There are 18 leads to a contract, which has gotten better over time. I'll show you here. I'll swap up the date range. They're now doing 1 in 12, which is fantastic. We've refined their strategy a little bit. And so we can see this is what they're paying for their metrics over here. So $156 per lead, $452 per qualified opportunity or lead, and $2,800 a contract in the campaigns that we're running for them. Right. So we're getting some really good results, and this is their all-time view. So I'm going to pop over to just like this year, and I want to show you how we've improved for them, how things have gotten better. Okay, now that we've popped over to the other screen here with this year's view, so being it should be January 1st, but I don't know why I selected the 5th. Doesn't matter. We got 370 leads this year from January 5th to today, right? And they have 25 contracts. So let me just do some quick math here. It's 370 divided by 25. There are 14 leads to a contract, which is phenomenal. And the best thing is, even though their cost per lead has gone up, right? Their cost per contract hasn't changed. And if anything, I think it's went down slightly. And they're getting a higher close rate on their contracts now, which is beautiful because they're in slightly better areas than they were before. So this team's doing a phenomenal job. They're going to be, closing six figures per month from this campaign pretty easily. And they're just they got some real killers on their team. So again, guys, if you're new to the channel and you want to talk about, as we just wrap up this video, if you want to talk about what this would look like in your business, right? Whether you're doing local, whether you're doing virtual, whether you're newer to the business, whether you're experienced, if you want to at least talk about it, we offer a free digital marketing strategy session where we basically just break down what the numbers are. Okay. We're not there to close you on actually working with us. We just want to build a win-win, value-driven relationship between both sides. And if you work with us, fantastic. If not, then maybe you even take what you learn and you're able to use it in-house, or you're able to, work with somebody else and still use the data. Okay. So with that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care.